Hello, hello. Welcome to stream. We are live once again. I've missed a couple days because my internet has been garbage. I've been really wanting to stream, but I haven't been able to. It's been very sad. But you know, here we are, ready to stream. Basically I just we called Comcast, Xfinity, whatever, and they tried just like resetting our connection to see if that worked, and that didn't work. So then they're like, okay, we'll send you a new router. It'll be there in a couple days. And then we finally got it today, and it's working basically as good as the one was before it stopped working. So, you know, it's working as good as we could hope for. But when the guy was here, apparently he said something about how like the newer units, like the one that we had, tend to break because of overheating too much. And like when my brother-in-law told me that, I was like, yeah, I'm not really surprised, because I noticed very often that like it got really hot even if it wasn't like hot in my room. Like it just had very poor ventilation. I mean, it didn't even really have ventilation. It just had holes. It didn't like have any way of like forcing the hot air out, though. It was just like, it'll just, you know, it'll figure itself out. But yeah, here we are. We're finally streaming again. I've been missing it for the past couple days. We're just doing a little stream tonight. I mean, we might stream until like 2 a.m., which is a little less than 3.5 hours, so that's not too bad, but not going to be a super long stream. My last couple streams have been pretty decent, but I I don't have work tomorrow, so I will be streaming a little bit earlier tomorrow. I'm going to try and stream at 2 p.m. tomorrow. As long as I go to bed early enough, it should be pretty easy to stream at 2 p.m. 2 p.m. PST. But I want to start out with a little bit of Coliseum. I want to finally start my Coliseum playthrough. I might even start a little bit earlier than 2 p.m. because basically I want to play Coliseum while Knack is still live. And then basically around, like, I don't know, I might still be playing Coliseum when Knack goes offline, but by the time he's offline, or sometime after that, switch to MMO. And then, you know, rake in the MMO viewers. But I feel like that seems like a good balance. Because I've been wanting to play Coliseum, it's just I've been wanting to shiny hunt too, so it's a little addicting. See, Clock and Cool Kid Gamers are in here. Welcome, welcome. We are about to switch over to Pokemon right now. I just have to actually open the game. Yeah, we're only going to stream for a little while. Not even 4 hours, most likely. I'm gonna get tired here pretty quickly because I'm pretty crossfaded right now. Not gonna lie. Took quite a few shots of Vadkey and some hits off my brother-in-law's dab pen. So I'm pretty up there right now. Oh, I forgot I had more treats for my puppy. Puppy. Minnie, I have treats for you. I forgot to give them to you. I feel bad now. We have like a bag of like little treats that like they're like just small enough that like I'm like, these are too small to just give her one. So I put like a handful of them in my pocket and I only gave her one, and then I totally forgot to give her the rest of them, so they've just been sitting in my pocket. Welcome, Dark Shake. I realized you changed your name not too long ago, like a couple hours ago, because I don't know I can't remember whose stream it was, but I saw Your name. I think it might have been my my girlfriend left, or my wife left me for my girlfriend. I think I saw your name said Dark Shake TR instead of what it used to be. Nice, making it more consistent. I like it. I like it. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Where the fuck is my controller? There it is. The last time I was on, I was making eggs. How many eggs do I have? Not even half a box. You're a loyal customer. True, true. 5 stack each time. True, 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 true. Are you trying to buy some stacks, or did I miss your buying window and now you're waiting until you need more again? Don't have money now, Sag. I've been spending money, haven't really been making it. I've been buying like Pokeballs for like breeding centrets because I use them to catch and to, you know, store the Pokemans. Just bought a pitchfork. Let me know when you're trying to buy. Even when I don't stream, I usually play at least once a day. Was I trying? I want these boys. I want these boys back. There we go. I remembered last time you streamed. It was like 3 days ago, I think. Something like that. Oh wait, I want to go to the other spot. I said that I would buy 10. Yeah, I said that I will buy 10 stacks off you, but I didn't see you in the next 2 days, so I bought off someone else. I was like online a couple times, but I like wasn't streaming, so I was like, I figured if you didn't send me a message or anything, that you probably bought off somebody else, and I was like, hey, you know, it's whatever, no big deal. I don't sell to too many other people, so, you know, they'll still be here. Oh, I forgot to open the counter. Oh, and I think I need to change my screen size too, yeah. I almost forgot about that. Then now I gotta move the counter into the right spot. Oh no. It messed up my... Dang it. My thingy got messed up. It's not even correctly, It's not even correctly cropped anymore. I have to recrop it. Alright, let's put it right here. Let's put this bad boy into performance mode. And then we go down to... what's it called? Counter? Counter. Properties. No, filters. What's up? No, what's up, Zombie King? What's going on? My drought end with Poliwag at 78k encounters. Yeah, I saw that on Nax Discord. Saw that. By the way, as I said before, like right as stream was starting, I am pretty cross-sighted right now. So, you know, don't mind me if I end up being a little weird. I got home from work, and then I was offered alcohol, so I accepted. And then I also smoked, so. I can't tell, is there blue there? Oh, there totally is. That looks good, right? And then the right side seems pretty okay, right? Yeah, right side's good. And now we gotta do the bottom. There we go. All nice and cropped. Perfect. Looking swag. The gayness is wearing on you. Expressionless emoji. Whatever that means. Whatever that means, dude. I've worked like 3 days now, by the way. Pretty chill job. It's pretty chill. It's pretty chill.
You're trash, bro.
No, I'm right, Kappa. You're trash. You're trash. Fake Prince of Johnny 11. Get out of here. Get out of here. Just kidding. Don't get out of here. Stay. I need the average viewership. Welcome. Hi, Fake Prince. How's it going? Get out. No, stay. People stay. People arrive. Don't people leave. People arrive. I need you to do this one instead. Holy crap, that's 2 days longer than your longest employment. Imagine your longest employment being 2 days or 1 day. Imagine being that incompetent that you can't hold a job for more than a day. With my new job, at like everything I did, they were like, wow, you're actually not as bad at this as most people are. And I was like, wow, that's surprising because I feel like I'm not doing a good job. So wow, people are just more incompetent than I am. That's crazy. Wait, I forgot my shiny, so people arrive. Yay, people arrive. Get in here. Get in here. Lol. Yeah, it's literally just a job at a pizza place. And it's like your job, like the things you have to do are like wash dishes, like clear tables and like wipe them down, shit like that. Press dough, which is just like you take some dough, rub it in some flour, throw it on a press, and then press it out, throw it on a plate, put it on a rack, and that's pressing dough. And then like the prep station, or not prep station, but like the actual like making the pizza station, and then like check out, and then boxing / cooking, which are usually the same. But it's like, yeah, it's easy stuff. It's easy stuff. It's chill. It's good. Colt, when shiny noodle though? What noodle? There's a lot of things that people call noodles in this game. Are you speaking of Dratini? Americans eat billions of slices of pizza each year. Fact of the day. Sounds about right. That sounds about right. Dratini, yeah. I'll never get a shiny Dratini, but I believe in you, dude. You'll get one. For sure, dude. For sure. You'll never get one because you don't want one. Exactly. I don't. Shiny Dratini's, you know, it's decent, but I'm not willing to go out of my way to get one, you know? What's a shiny? Real questions asked? Yeah. Yeah, shinies aren't real. My last 2 shinies have been off stream, so, you know, they might as well not be real. I've added a bunch of new music to my playlist. I don't know if I think this is an older song that's playing now, but I added like some like Deltarune and Outer Wilds music. Is good stuff. Hey, what's up, Bailey? What's going on? I've still never seen one, so to me they aren't. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's because the last 2 I found have been off stream. If only I'd found them on stream, you might have seen them. Hey, Colt. Yeah, what's up, Bailey? It's nice to see you. What's going on? We're just doing some shiny hunting. As per usual. Nothing new. Yeah, just doing some shiny hunting. As per usual. Gonna finally start playing other games tomorrow. And by other games, I mean other Pokemon games. I don't know, it's like at this point I feel like so many of my followers are from MMO that it feels weird to suddenly just start playing something that's not a Pokemon game. So I'm gonna start with playing, like, to ease back into being a variety streamer. I'm going to start with playing like side Pokemon games and then playing other stuff. But I don't have an Xbox right now, so I can't play New Vegas or anything. Oh gosh. No little burpee. Seen what? Shinies don't exist? Yeah, exactly. Nice, sorry I have not been on the streams. No worries. Life takes precedence. Precedent? Precedent? You know. I appreciate you stopping by, regardless. Ugh. You've been playing New Vegas? I haven't played New Vegas in a while. I think probably more than a month ago was the last time I played it. I don't know, I got to like the final DLC. And then like, I don't know. I played a little bit of the final DLC and then I just didn't want to keep playing. So then I just stopped playing it. I kept meaning to finish it, but I never did. And I don't have an Xbox right now, so... I mean... I think I could still play it on xCloud, but... I haven't tested out trying to stream xCloud again, so... Last I tried, it didn't really work very well. It's just I wasn't playing on the hardest difficulty, but I was playing on the like second hardest difficulty, and then on hardcore as well. It's just, I don't know. I kept dying in the final DLC, and I was just like, fuck it, I don't want to play this anymore. Was that really a burp, or did you swallow a toad and it got stuck in your throat and the toad burp while you stuck in your throat? Because this was sounded like Shazam Kappa. I don't know, dude. It was a fucking... This is a vodka burp. I don't know. Vodka and cherry coke burp. I'm pretty crossfaded right now, but like it's not gonna take long for me to get like super tired, and that's probably when I'll stop streaming. And then I'll go to bed, and then I'll try to stream as early and as long as I can tomorrow, because I don't do anything tomorrow. You don't even like cherry coke. That's not true, dude. I love cherry coke. Cherry flavored things are good. They're great even. We're probably not gonna get a shiny this stream, so you guys might as well just leave. You know, nothing interesting's gonna happen. I'm just kidding, please don't leave. Drink up? Okay. I had a good drink of my cherry coke. Vodka good? Vodka bad, but it makes me feel good, so I guess vodka good. I mean, it's easier to take shots of vodka than it is to take shots of whiskey, but I don't know, I technically like whiskey more? I don't know. You never get shinies? That's not true. Look, I got this one on the 3rd, which was... What's today? The 8th? The 9th? What does that say? I can't read. I think that says the 9th. That was 6 days ago. I got shiny a week ago. Not a little less. I haven't been grinding very hard, as you can tell. I'm only at 5,500 encounters. If I try hard enough, I can get to like 30k in a week. If not less. No, whiskey good, vodka for Russians. Russians are pussies. I don't know, do Russians seem like they're pretty hardcore. Vodka is just more flavorless. Like, it's more bland. It's easier to do. That's why it's easier to do shots of vodka, because it's so bland. It's like you're doing shots of spicy water, you know? Because I don't like alcohol in general. So like, the less it hurts me to drink it, the better. And like, I do like whiskey, but like at the same time doing shots of it, like, it burns. And I can only do like 3 before I'm like, okay, I'm good. I can't do anymore. Not that it like gets me fucked up, but it like I physically can't like get myself to drink any more than that, because like it's like I end up just like letting it sit in my mouth for too long, and then that makes me want to throw up. I'm pretty sure that's why they mess with our elections. Because they can't mess with us. That's pussy shit, dude. Yeah, just challenge us to a drinking battle, you fucking bitches. You should play Skyrim. I was thinking about eventually playing Skyrim. Because I think it's on Game Pass because Microsoft owns Bethesda now. So, I mean, I don't know. I might do it eventually. But the thing is, in order to play Skyrim, I have to be able to stream xCloud. And as far as I'm aware, I can't because my computer sucks. I need to get a new computer. Even just having a slightly better graphics card would make my life so much easier. Yeah, because, like, basically I wanted to do the same thing that I eventually want to do with a New Vegas run, which was just, like, let chat decide, like, what my build is and, like, what kind of person my character is and all that type of shit. I feel like it'd be fun. But like I said, I want to start out with, like, side Pokemon games first, just because, like, literally more than... Pretty sure more than 75% of my followers are from MMO. Skyrim is dope, son. Yeah, I played it a lot, like, when it came out, and I just, like, got bored of it. Like, after... Like, I played so much of it that, like, I've never felt that need to play it again. Like, every now and then I go back and I play it for a couple hours, but then I never go, like, I never go back and then, like, finish that, playing that profile. I just, like, make a new one every time. I think my original account had over 500 hours, but, like, obviously I didn't do everything, but, I don't know, I got bored. I explored all the dungeons and everything. I did the DLCs and, yeah. Got bored. I know, and I believe the 22nd highest selling game ever. Yeah, it'll just keep going up as they continue to re-release it on every new console ever. Why make a new Elder Scrolls when you can just keep releasing Skyrim, right? Although, with how they fucked up Fallout 4 in my eyes, I could see them fucking up the next Elder Scrolls too. Although, like, Fallout 4 was still super popular, it's just, I don't think it was that great of a game. A lot of people don't, but there's also a lot of people who do. I feel like the unlimited leveling kind of defeats the purpose of replays a little bit. Not completely, but it's one of the things that defeats the purpose of replaying the game. 19th best selling. Nice, nice. Fucking Scrim. You know, I played Skyrim a lot, like, the first year it came out, for sure. I played it quite a bit. I remember, like, it was either when I was 16 or 17, I can't remember what year it was, but, like, that spring I got, like, a really, maybe it was more summer, spring, I don't know, I can't remember, so long ago. I got, like, a really bad sunburn on my back, and, like, I ended up just, like, laying on, like, this, like, couch futon thing I had in my room for, like, 2 weeks because it just hurt really bad, and all I did was play Skyrim. That's where I got most of my Skyrim hours in. Just fucking playing Skyrim all day, every day. I think it was summer. Yeah, it was summer, because I think it was for, like, the 4th of July. I think that's what it was. Because I'd had it for a couple months at that point, but I'd never, like, really spent a ton of time playing it. But then, you know, I had nothing else to do, so. think I got it like a month after it came out, something like that. How can you not remember the year you came out, Kappa? Yeah, it's just, yeah, I smoke too much. It's hard to remember things. What shinies do you have? All of them? No, I have 8 shinies. I'll show you. This is my first one. This is my second one. Little Golette. And my third one, Cubchoo. And my fourth one was Ursaring. And then I got this Heatmore, like literally a couple hours, like 14 hours later, something like that. And then next was this Altaria, which was actually a Swallow, but I evolved it, obviously. And then a Poliwag, which I evolved into Politoed. And my most recent one was this Pidgey, which was a single encounter. Pretty nice, pretty nice. I'm gonna evolve it eventually, I've just been too lazy. Yeah. You can get a bachelor's with how much time I've spent on Skyrim over the years. Yeah, I would say the bulk amount of time that I spent was when I was like 17. And then I've played it like sporadically off and on for like the last 7 years. Not much though. Nice, yeah, nice. I have 8 shinies. Hey, puppy. Puppy. Mitty. Mitty, I have a treat for you. Mitty, treat. Treat, puppy. I keep forgetting to give you the rest of the treats I have in my pocket. I refuse to believe that you're lazy Lunchbox, Lunchbox being your new nickname. So you're saying you refuse to believe that I'm lazy? Because I'm pretty lazy. I mean, I know you threw a Kappa in there, but I'm pretty lazy. What dog do you have? It's a Australian Shepherd Border Collie mix. And it was the runt of its litter, so he's small. She's small. Why do I feel like his playlist hasn't been actually shuffling like it's supposed to? I feel like too many Outer Wild songs have played for it to actually be shuffling. Hello? Is it not gonna shrink? There we go. Yes, Lunchbox, JK. Harvest Moonish. No, this is Outer Wilds music. Oh yeah, it did turn off shuffle. Turn on shuffle. There we go. I've never played Outer Wilds, so I probably will eventually. Millie, I have another thing for you. You just have to get up. I added some new music. Last couple days. You should play Skyrim VR. I'm sorry, I'm not rich. I can't pay for VR. I can't even like convince myself to pay for a Switch, let alone VR. Just too much money. Didn't realize how annoying that song was till you said something to fuck, bro. That song's not annoying. It's just repetitive. Sad, yeah. I don't know, maybe I'd eventually play VR, but like I don't know, I would never have enough room for it to like actually go all out. Shit was getting real. Emily, I have one more little treat. Here you go, puppy. Ugh. If you feel bad that he can't afford shit sub, then do pussy won't. I mean, he's 13. I don't think he can afford to sub. At least in my experience, when I was 13, I never had any money, so. Oh, my bad. You're good, dude. I mean, he's like one of the few like younger people that actually like stops by for my streams every now and then. Thanks, Colt. No problem, Bailey. But he, by the way, he wasn't like attacking you. He was just fucking with you, by the way. In case you feel attacked. Subscribe to his YouTube channel, Colt Classic TV. Yeah, subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's super important. Just kidding. It's okay. I don't know. I might eventually do more with my YouTube channel, but for now I'm too lazy. Like, I might just upload like shiny clips. Maybe. Did you name yourself Yeet because of D2? Yeet is definitely not is not like something that came from D2. So the fact that that's what you associate it with is kind of weird to me. Is that yeah I'm thinking of question mark? I don't know. I have no idea. No memes, yeah. Damn Gambit players. I played Gambit like when it first came out, but then even like in the season of the Drifter, I didn't play Gambit because I was tired of it. It's just not that fun. Yeah, so ass. Yeah, I mean, it's okay for like the first couple times, but then it's like, I don't know, it's just kind of boring. I never could get into it. I'm definitely already starting to come down. I guess it doesn't help that I went to bed at like 10 o'clock last night. And it's already past that. But I'm definitely gonna stream for a little bit longer. And then, like I said, I'm gonna do try and do like a long and an early stream tomorrow. Starting a YouTube career now because of me. That's pretty cool. I wish you luck. I definitely don't do much with YouTube, but clearly that's not the part that inspired you. But yeah, well, you know, good luck. The only advice I can give you is to just, I don't know. Give you the most basic advice, that is just be yourself. I'm going to punch a nerd in the face because of you, Colt. Well, personally, I wouldn't recommend that if you're not in like school, like if you're not in like high school or lower, because then you're probably just gonna get charged with assault, and that's not fun. Randomly, I'm doing it. Okay, man. Have fun getting charged with assault, dude. I don't know. I guess I can't stop you. That's just how it works nowadays, dude. You hit someone, boom, and charged with assault. This is the way the cookie crumbles. I run like the Wendy with a mask on, punch and run Kappa. I don't know, dude. There's like people with cell phones and street cameras. Dude, if they'll get CSI on it, dude, they'll find you. JK bro, it's not okay to hit people. Just wait for him to hit you first. And then you can not get charged with assault. As long as they hit you first, dude, you're good. I mean, realistically, like, what other reason would you really have to hit somebody, you know, besides that they hit you? Like, are you really gonna get that offended over words that you gotta hit somebody, you know? Dude, let them hit you first. Then at least you got the moral high ground. Imagine getting so worked up over words that you have to physically assault someone. Must be a sad life to live. Unless that person looks like a younger Jack Black, if they have that appearance, it's okay to lay them the fuck out. Yeah, dude. For sure, dude. Just so punchable. Dude, if you're not zen, dude, you're not living your life right. You just gotta be zen. Word, I feel it, homie. Fuck yeah, dude. Frick yeah, dude. How is the best president? What does that mean? What are you asking? Who are you implying is the best president? Jimmy Carter? Because I think he's still alive. He's probably doing pretty good. He's usually doing pretty good. Joey B being a man, a man's man. Honestly, once like politics stopped being such like theatrics, like so like just comical because Trump was president, I just stopped paying attention. So I have no idea how the current presidency is going. But you know, that's how politics should be. It shouldn't be. You shouldn't only be watching it because it's fucking ridiculous. It should be important. Did you see him take a COVID shot on TV? So manly. Fucking love Joey B. Wow, dude, that's crazy. Why didn't he already have one? Was that his booster? Because he's old as fuck? Who is the best president? I don't know, they're all trash. They all have their problems. I think he was a booster because he's old as fuck. Yeah, that sounds right. George Washington is ranked #1. Yeah, let's go with that. I wish I knew like the name of like every president so I could just name some like obscure president that like no one recognizes the name of. Because, you know, there's like 55 of them. So, you know, there's bound to be at least a couple of them that no one's ever heard of. Grover Cleveland? Grover Cleveland, I think he was the best president. I don't know what he did, but I just remembered he was a president. Obama is like rank 8th or 9th. Pretty sure 9th. But like, wouldn't George Washington only be ranked #1 because people just like have a bias towards ranking him #1 because he was the first president? I mean, I know like he did some good stuff, but like, I don't know, I feel like there's a little bit of bias there. I think it's another obscure president name I can think of. I feel like there was one where their first name was like Rutherford, but I don't know, I can't remember. No, because he was such a man, a manly man, a man's man. He didn't want to be king. I don't know, I've become one of those people that's like distrustful of like history a little bit. Just because like it is true that history is written by the victor. It's like you never know what is true and what isn't. It's more or less just entertainment. He didn't even want a second term. Such a man, dude. I hope he actually had wooden teeth, dude, because that's so cool. They asked him if he wanted a third term and he bounced out. Washington never came back. Probably because being president sucks. He wants to be president, dude. He's trash. Too much responsibility. No, thank you. He's like, fuck, you guys can deal with your own problems. Fuck off. Had too much of this shit. Yeah, but we have to go off the history books, at least till they change, and history books do change sometimes. Yeah, like you know how like Texas has a bunch of like super racist history books? And like ones that like don't even acknowledge certain parts of like American history because they don't want to. But then you got like the more modern ones that are like, you know, they just kind of try to tell you about everything. Wow. Yeah, it's just like, I don't know. It's just one of those things where it's like, it's so often that something essentially becomes fact just because everyone believes it to be so. And so that's just like one of those reasons why like it's hard to trust certain aspects of history. It's like people just believe shit they're told, you know? Like, if they have no reason to question it, they're just like, yeah, this is true. I mean, Facebook is a good example. Look at all these old-ass people on Facebook who just believe everything that's posted on Facebook. You think people haven't always been like that? No, people have always been like that. Well, we tend to go off of fact. Are you talking about human beings as a whole? Because no, human beings tend to go off of feelings. That's like our thing, is going off our feeling. Unless you're just talking about like overall like history. But even that's a little subjective. Know what we teach textbooks, but then it's like I said, like someone could just write in a textbook something that's complete bullshit, and then if enough people choose to believe it, it becomes fact. I'm not saying that like everything I've been taught in history ever is like false, because you can't know for sure unless you were there. But I mean, you know, something to think about. Like, I still think, like, Civil War history and stuff like that is interesting. I'm not like, this is fake. You can't tell me this is real. You weren't there. No, that's not quite how it works. Scholars go over that ish. Do you not remember my example of the textbooks that are incredibly racist and just like leave out entire sections of history because they don't want to teach that to people? Textbooks are not looked over by scholars. Maybe like college textbooks. Those textbooks have changed. I'm pretty sure people in Texas still say their textbooks are still incredibly outdated. And like teach them shit that isn't necessarily true anymore. I don't know, maybe it's changed the last couple years, but I remember people always, like, every year, every school year, there was always like new groups of teenagers posting about how fucking stupid and like wrong their textbooks were. And just like out of date they were. But I mean, I don't know, maybe that's just a case of schools having low budgets / refusing to buy new textbooks. Because obviously a lot of those are super old textbooks. Those aren't new textbooks that have been in print and they're still spewing the same garbage information. It's just they haven't been replaced. Because, you know, at school, learning isn't the priority. It's sports that are the priority. As long as the sports teams are doing good, then the school is doing good. Well, and you have to think about how many dum-dums are out there as well, true. Think about it, 73 million voted for Trump, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of pretty dumb people. That's why it's frustrating to be, like, more than, like, averagely intelligent. Because then you just see how fucking stupid most people are. And you just have to deal with it. Some crazy stupid-ish, yeah. Right? Yeah, like I don't think I'm that smart. But like, the longer I've lived, the more I've like come to agree with like my teachers who are always like, oh, you're smart, you just don't apply yourself or whatever. It's like, man, there's so many people who are so much stupider than I am. Like, it's insane. Like, you learn that shit just by working like with the public, and like you learn how stupid the average person is. It's just like, fuck, dude. Most people are pretty dumb. It's like, you know, it's okay to be dumb as long as you're not like ignorant about it, you know? Just be dumb, but also be a civil person. Like, is it really that hard? Oh man, I'm getting so tired now. Like I said, I'm gonna try and do a pretty decently early stream tomorrow. Possibly even before 12 p.m. PST, dude. Maybe. Depends on how early I wake up and how I feel. How long have you been streaming for? Like an hour. Hour and 10 minutes. Probably not gonna stream for a ton longer, but I'll stream for a little bit longer. It's pretty late for me. It's 11:49 p.m. And yesterday I went to bed at like 10 p.m. So I'm coming down from being crossfade, which is making me tired, and then I went to bed pretty early yesterday, so it's making me even more tired. Bro, I'm not sure what degree my neighbor has, but I know he's educated. But how smart can this propaganda sponge be? This dude has a Trump 1 flag on his front porch. I mean, I've had this argument for like as long as I can remember that just because like you went to school doesn't mean you're smart. You know? Like, just because you got a degree doesn't necessarily mean you're smart. Like, yeah, it's harder to get a degree than it is to graduate high school. But like, it's still like, depending on the degree, it's like, it's just being good at taking tests is all it is. Like, you can be dumb but be good at taking tests. Because as long as you remember that information in the moment and you pass the test, it's like by the time you're done, it's like the information's just gone. Because, like, I remember, like, so my sister, who's a year older than me, like, because I used to call her, like, dumb all the time. Because, like, she, you know, I don't know, she's a little dumb. But, like, eventually started using the excuse that she graduated high school, so she can't be that dumb. And like she got like decent grades. I was like, well, it's high school. Like, be like averagely intelligent and like put in a little bit of effort and you can do pretty good in high school. Like, once you get out of high school, you realize how easy high school was. It's just you have to put in the fucking effort. And that's where most people falter. Do you own any guns? No. No, and if I did, it would just fucking sit around gathering dust because I don't know. I'm too lazy to go do anything. Like go shoot it at a range or anything like that. Nah, dude, if someone breaks into my house, I got a fucking baseball bat ready to go. Ready to fucking bop them. Got my 5th grade Little League baseball bat raring to go, you know? It's just crazy to see how many fall for propaganda. It's literally almost half of our nation. I mean, it's the advent of social media. Like, a lot of the most like fervently propagandized people are like people who read everything that they believe on social media. It's just, I read this comment like a couple days ago, but it's pretty, I think it was like quoting someone else, but it's pretty, you know, it's pretty fitting. It's like when everyone's opinion is held to the same, to like the same standard, it's like everyone's opinion is trash. And like nothing means anything when everyone's opinion is held to the same standard. And that's where you know, you get the problem with, you know, all the old people on Facebook believing every fucking Facebook post they read. Because they're like, well, you know, I read it on the internet. Even though they're like the generation that grew up telling people not to believe everything they see on the internet. Yeah, so we shouldn't argue over facts, but like that'll never stop until people stop spreading disinformation. Like, it's different when people argue over like whether something is right or not, but like when people are genuinely arguing over facts, it's like, seriously, like what is wrong with you? I didn't need to do that. I have plenty of sweet sense. Yes, word. Yeah. I mean, it's like people who like refuse to believe that climate change is a thing, despite all of the very clear evidence that it is a thing. Check out that OT. I'm guessing it's Knack. Yeah. Oh, again, it's level 69, dude. Pog. Gonna have to go by Cole. See you later, Bailey. Thanks for dropping by. I appreciate it. Hope you have a good one. People are weird, yeah. 2% of Americans believe the world is flat. I feel like it's just people just like refuse to accept that they're wrong once they've set themselves in a certain belief. I didn't even look at the IVs. It's because I don't care. Wow, it's 231. That's crazy. That's crazy. I caught a 231 Centret, and I meant to save it and sell it, but I accidentally used it to breed instead. Because I wasn't paying attention. It's like the second 231 I've ever caught. Yeah, tomorrow I'm definitely gonna play some Coliseum for sure. Because the only reason I wasn't playing Coliseum, like I kept putting it off, was because I wanted to shiny hunt. But my shiny hunting urge has faded a little bit since finding Pidgey, so I'm down to play some other stuff. I want to finish Coliseum and XD Gale of Darkness, and then maybe move on to other GameCube games like Tak. Like the Tak franchise, Tak 1 and 2. Or do like Mystery Dungeon or something. Some people just don't know what they're meant to believe and just get mixed up in thoughts and refuse to believe otherwise because deep down they just don't want to be thrown in confusion. True, true. Did you get hit? Did you go hit the weights today, Pussy? Eat chicken and broccoli? No. Nope. For sure not. I heard Mystery Dungeon. Yeah, eventually I'm gonna play like Red Mystery Dungeon on stream. Yeah, no, today I worked and I worked. That's about it. Or they're just stupid and stubborn. People just need to learn how to find facts, fact-checking. Yeah, I mean, the thing is like... Stuff like politics have become so complicated that, like, you can't even, like, expect the average person to even be up to date anymore. So, like, in that aspect, I can't blame some people. It's just, like, that's just the thing. It's just, like, politics have just become so complicated that, like, you really have to be paying attention 100% of the time to really know what you're talking about. Like, that's why most of the time I refuse to talk about politics, because I'm not like fucking Hassan Piker who can just fucking pull arguments out of, you know, out of nowhere with like facts backing them because I just have all this information. Because I don't have that kind of energy to invest in politics. Some people don't know the difference between reliable and unreliable facts sometimes. Politics is stupid, confusing, like inflation is part of politics apparently. Yeah. I mean sometimes it depends on when, like sometimes it's a part of politics and sometimes nobody cares. It just depends on the time of the year. There's data in politics as well. Yeah, it's just I don't know. It's become so complicated. Like, I've had this argument with someone before, but, like, politics have become so complicated that I feel like you can't trust, like, the average person to make a good decision when voting. Because 90% of the people are voting off of not 100% of the facts. I don't know, I guess that's un-American to say that not everyone should be able to vote, so... Politics are just like, wow, yeah. No, let's talk about politics. We're not arguing. I never said we were arguing. I just said that's why most of the time I don't talk about politics. Because it's pointless. How did you stop magnitude when shunting Golett? Does Golett have magnitude? I don't know. It's not, I mean, it's not really a problem until you find the shiny one, right? The only problem you really have with shiny hunting Golett is Curse, which you need something with Soak Whip for. I said arguing, but I never said that we were arguing. True. America is a place where uninformed people are what make all the choices for the US. Yeah, kinda. I can probably trick a air balloon. I don't want the other Goletts killing it. I don't know, maybe maybe magnitude isn't like earthquake, where it doesn't affect the other, like it doesn't affect the teammates as well, because I didn't have any issues with magnitude when I caught Golett. So maybe magnitude is slightly different than earthquake. That, or they just never used it, and I just got lucky, I guess. Ultras for the US. What is Golett and why is magnitude a problem for it? Well, I'm guessing that they're thinking that magnitude is like earthquake, where if you use earthquake and let's say a double battle, you hurt your teammate as well. So like if you're doing a 5-forward and like one of those Pokemon uses magnitude, they'll hurt all of the other Pokemon on their side as well, not just your Pokemon. So you, like, in theory, they could accidentally kill the shiny, but I don't think magnitude works the same way that earthquake does. But I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe I just got lucky and none of, when I was doing Golett, like none of them used magnitude. Like, I don't know. Yeah, because all I did was I used Soak on the shiny so it couldn't curse itself, and then I killed the other 4 and I caught it. Okay, so I understand that now, but what is a Golett? A Pokemon. That's really all you really need to know, is it's a Pokemon. It's a ground ghost Pokemon, so it can learn magnitude. And they're specifically asking me because I have one. Okay, that's all I really wanted to know. Yeah, it's this. This is a shiny Golett. This is a normal Golett. Can Golett even learn magnitude that early? Golett doesn't learn magnitude until level 30. I didn't need to exit out. I could have just gone back. That's not no. It says 29 to 30, but the one I found, it looks like it said it was 28. I don't know, I guess you kinda... I guess with my horde, maybe none of them were level 30, so none of them had magnitude. I don't know. Didn't shinies technically start because of a glitch in earlier games, or was that not true? I honestly don't know. I know shinies weren't a thing until the second generation of games. Like, they weren't in the original, the OG, like red and blue and all that. But then once Johto came out, they were a thing. Oh, and that is really cool. I think the shiny is an improvement. Is Golett that good? I mean, you don't get shiny just because they're good Pokemon. You just get them because you want them. I mean, depending on the person. I just get shinies because I want them. I don't really use them for anything. But I think Golett and Golurk are decent. I don't know. Golurk is the evolution. Eventually I'm gonna evolve mine into a Golurk, but I've been too lazy. It's like it's gonna take like more than 10 levels and I've just been too lazy to do it. Oh, I miss Zomba King's myths. Shinies are a myth, yeah. I mean I have 8 of them, but yeah, they're a myth. I don't mean to shiny hunt, I mean so I could use them maybe use them for a playthrough of the game. Yeah, I mean they're good Pokemon, it's just you can't catch them until like pretty late game. Okay, yeah, like I don't know if you noticed or remember when I looked up Golurk or Golett. But there's only 2 spots where you can find it. You can only find it in 2 spots, both in Dragon Spiral. And they are between level 29 and 33, if you're doing a horde or doing a single counter. And Dragon Spiral is like more than 75% through the Unova story. So, you know, it's kind of late game. I mean, better late than never, I guess. I mean, you could always just, like, buy, like, a level 1 off, like, the GTL if you wanted to. Don't care if you missed my message, Pussy. Yeah, but I gotta make sure to read most of them. Obviously, there's ones I can let go by, but, you know, I gotta try and read all of them if I can. The good, you know, the important ones, like, not really important, but, like, you know. Eventually you learn which messages you should read and which ones you can just let go. But I don't know why Golurk looks like it would be Ghost Steel type. I mean, yeah, I mean, it makes sense, but yeah, it's Ghost Ground. Maybe balance. I don't know. I mean, it would have been the first Steel Ghost type. And then in Gen 6, they added the Aegis/Slash line, which is Steel Ghost. I'm your favorite to talk to. You've said it. I'm ranked #1 right now. Yeah, sure. Whatever you say. Wait, what are the resistances and super effectives against Ghost Steel? I have no idea. I never can remember things like that. You're still gay though, Kappa. You're gay. You're gay, I'm gay, we can be happy together. Both happy boys. The happiest of boys. Yeah, sure, but you... But can you not say it like that? What, that we're both gay together, dude? We're both happy, dude? Always wondered what it would be like to be gay. It's probably harder than being straight. Depending on where you live and what year you were born in. Unless you're saying you've always wondered what it would like to be happy, then, you know, I feel that, dude. What does it even mean to be happy? Never been happy in my entire life. Just kidding, that's not true. I'm being facetious. So ground and fire are super effective against that type. Immune defining. So that's a good thing for the steel type. Yeah, I don't think it's like an overpowered typing. I think it's just... I don't know, I guess that's just the typing they wanted to do. Immune to poison. Oh yeah, because the steel type. Okay, here we go, Cold. What are we going on, a roller coaster? Is it time? Did we just hit the apex and now we're about to go down? See, I'm not insane just because why not thing. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, maybe they came up with the typing first and then the design. Sorry, I was looking at my phone. How many chicks have you geared down on, or are you a virgin? I've had sex with 27 million different females. I'm pretty poggers. I'm a real gigolo. Not just 27, 27 million. Wait, did you say 27 M or just 27M? I said 27 million. 27 million, yo, what? Damn, son, yeah, dude, 27 million. Yeah, dude, like half the population of Washington, bro. Is that half the population in Washington? I'm not actually sure. No, I'm a virgin. I've, like, over the last couple of years, I've had multiple opportunities to, like, have sex with people, but I've just been like, nah, I'm not into it. Really, the last time I was, like, desperate to, like, want to have sex was, like, high school. Yeah, it's weird. It's like after I stopped like really wanting to like have sex, I stopped caring. And then like that's when I started getting like offers and I was like, yeah, I'm okay. almost the population of Canada. Seriously, this is Twitch. It's filled with almost as many virgins as Reddit. Yeah, except most of them are not really aren't as willing to admit it. Like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people are embarrassed about being a virgin just because it's so normal to have like sex at a really early age nowadays. I don't know. Pretty much once like after the age of like 18, 19, I stopped caring. I'm laughing at the number, not your virginity. I know. You know, at this point, I'm pretty much just waiting for someone that I like enough that I actually want to have sex with them. What it is. I'm guessing you meant to say is what it is. True. You said 27 million? Yeah, because I was over-exaggerating. Like people who have never had sex tend to do. $27 million, that's like... It's a lot of fucking people. It's over 9,000. That's like... I would have to be having sex with more than 1 million people a year because I'm not even 27 years old. Did I just hear something about people who have never had sex? I wasn't listening. Zomba King asked if I slayed any punani, or if I was a virgin, and I said I had sex with 27 million women, and then, you know, I was like, jokes, I'm actually, you know, king of the virgins. But it's mostly by my choice at this point. I'm just trying to beat my dad's record. My dad didn't lose his virginity until he was 26, so, you know, I'm just trying to beat that record. Trying to one up Pops, you know. Got another like year and a half to go. Oh, it's daytime. I don't need to go to the Magnemite spot anymore because now it's only Magnemite. LMAO, you said slayed punani. Yeah, I did. You always gotta find more interesting ways of saying things. It makes your speech that much more interesting. It hurts. Don't die over there. Bust a gut so hard that you fucking burst open, you know? You have social anxiety when talking to females, so you couldn't imagine doing the deed. It's just one of those things where, like, eventually you find someone that, like you're comfortable with, you know? Like, some people are like, fuck it, dude, they'll just, you know, they can just fucking bang it out with anybody, but, you know, there's some people who, like, you know, you gotta find the right person where you can even feel comfortable doing it. Like, me personally, I get turned off when, like, a girl immediately, like, tries to have sex with me. Like, that personally turns me off. That's why I don't use Tinder anymore. Because that's what 90% of women on Tinder are looking for. It's like, yeah, I guess, but it's also jokes my family would make when I was smaller that are still affect me to this day, really. Yeah, I mean, you just gotta let that shit just fucking just fall away and not give a shit what other people think about you. Because, like, if, you know, if someone doesn't like you for whatever reason, you know, they're just, you know, they don't like you. There's nothing you can do about it. Slayed so much punani in my day, no kappa. Nice, dude. I'm proud of you. I mean, it went from females to almost everyone in classes. Yeah, I mean, it's just like, I don't know. It's just one of the things where you just have to, like, realize that what other people think of you doesn't actually matter. And the only thing that, like, the only person's opinion that actually matters is, like, the person who you decide to have a relationship with. Like, that's the only opinion that actually matters. I like you turned nickel, but not like that. But you're cool. Like, I know it was a joke. I know they would be okay with having a girlfriend. I know they probably want me to have a girlfriend, but it's that stuff from the past that for some reason doesn't ever stop banging for saying it won't be okay, even though it'd be fine. It's not ever current stuff. It's stuff from the past. Even. Yeah, I mean, like, a lot of my, like, self-confidence issues are, like, rooted in how my sisters treated me, like, when I was younger. But, like, I don't know, like, I'm almost 25 years old. Like, I've realized I can't let that shit affect me, you know? Like, it's just fucking shit that, like, you know, kids being pieces of shit to other kids, basically. Like, I don't know. I don't know, like, you become, once you realize that, like, what other people think of you doesn't matter, and, like, just trying to be as comfortable in your own skin as you possibly can is what's most important. Like, once you realize that and you, like, start, like, living that way, you really start to realize, like, how little all of that stuff actually matters. Like, who cares what other people think about you? Just, like, live the way you want to live. Because, like, for the longest time, like, I, like, let my mom and, like, my sisters and, like, I don't know, whoever I was working for at the time, like, essentially decide who I was at that time. Like, decide how I was gonna look and how I was gonna behave. And it's like, I don't know, eventually you just get tired of that. Like, you get tired of being told how you're supposed to be. You just gotta do your own shit. That's why it took me so long to find a job, because every time someone was like, yeah, we're gonna need you to trim your beard and, like, shave your hair off, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm good. Fuck you, I'll go find another job. Like, I'm done with letting people tell me how I'm allowed to look. Preach. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. Shit, man, my new job is at a pizza place, and I have a long ass beard, and they don't give a fuck. I was like, on my first day of training, I was like, is my beard gonna be an issue when it comes to actually making the pizzas? Like, am I gonna need to like wear a beard net or something? Like, nah, that's fine. Like, okay, cool with me. Yeah, and then also like, I don't know, once you really learn like what you want out of like being in a relationship with another person, it makes it a lot easier to not give a shit if like someone isn't interested in you, if you can like clearly tell that they're not going to offer you like what it is that you're looking for. Like, I know, like, I pretty much know exactly what it is I'm looking for. Like, I can't like name everything off the top of my head, but like subconsciously, like, I basically know what it is I'm looking for. And like, it's, you know, it's like the second I realize someone isn't going to be offering me what it is I'm looking for, it's like, okay, this is, you know, this isn't going anywhere. Step I'm trying to take, because even though no one is judging me currently, just jokes from the past are affecting me. I guess you also kind of have to learn to be able to like laugh at yourself in a way. Like I fucking make fun of myself all the time, and 90% of the time I'm not just doing it because I'm sad. I'm doing it because like I think it's funny. Because like once you can make fun of yourself and like just really like tear yourself down without actually like making yourself feel bad, that's when like what other people say doesn't really mean anything to you anymore. Because fuck, dude, like, I started, like, self-deprecating humor, like, in middle school, but, like, when I thought people would start bullying me when, like, no one actually did. So, like, I don't know, I got started on it pretty young. Like, I've been making fun of myself for years. But, like, I don't know, it definitely helps with, like, not caring, like, if other people make fun of you, because, like, yeah, I make fun of myself, too. So that's why you like me. I spark conversation. Fuktard. Yeah, sure. Sometimes. You're a pretty cool dude, Zomba King. Like, I'm halfway on that. Sometimes I just try to do that, but I end up spiraling. Yeah, wearing it like a badge. Yeah, like, I don't know. Like, when I was younger, I always, like, felt bad because like, or felt like shit because like I never considered myself to be a very attractive person. But it's like, I don't know, now I'm just like, yeah, dude, I'm not that good looking, but it's like, I don't know, if you like me, you like me. I'm not ugly, but I'm not like, you know, I'm not a 10 out of 10. I'm okay, you know, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. Fucking get out of my face. Because like, I don't know, most people will eventually find someone who is as interested in them as they are in them. Like eventually, like, a girl or guy or whatever will be just as interested in you as you are in them, and that, like, that'll be the right person. See, if somebody made fun of you in front of me, I wouldn't let that shit ride, dog. Yeah, but it's like, when someone makes fun of you, like, in person, it's like, I don't know, it's like the same as trolling. It's like, they only get something out of it if you react. So, like, if you just, like, are like, okay, fucking, alright, like, alright, dumbass, like, whatever you say, like, it like, takes the joy away from them. Or what's even better is if someone makes fun of you and then you fucking immediately blast them back with a comeback and they like just aren't expecting it. Even now, it makes easier short term, harder long term. Like most of the time, I don't even try to fix my hair before class now. That, I mean, that's definitely something I would consider working on, maybe. Like, well, it depends. Like, so I don't know. Some guys just like their hair messy, but like, I don't know. Like, I always like I would say ever since maybe like 10th grade or so, I've always tried to like not necessarily look my best, but look presentable. A little bit more or less over the last couple of years, like if I'm going to the fucking gas station, like I'm not gonna fucking care about what the fuck I look like. I'm gonna slap on a pair of sweatpants and a t-shirt and not give a fuck. But I would say, like, I don't know, caring about your hair is definitely like a good place to start if you like want to try and like care about your outer appearance a little bit more. Like, basically, like, pretty much ever since, like, 10th grade, I'm pretty, like, anal about how my hair looks. And if my hair doesn't look good enough, I just throw on a hat. I like your style, Lunchbox. I'm glad. I'm glad you like me. You know where I need to fix stuff, but it's about doing it that's hard for me right now? Yeah. You know, changing your mentality definitely, like, it's not something that happens overnight. It's something that takes time. Because, like, I don't know, I used to be, like, super self-conscious and, like, lacked confidence and, you know, was just uncomfortable around people I didn't know, and I was definitely like that for a while, but it's, like, eventually you just realize that, like, there's no reason to really need to act that way. Because it's like a defense mechanism, but once you realize that you don't need to put that defense mechanism up, is when you can finally start, like, getting over it. Yeah, emotionally I'm okay most of the time, but physically I'm not doing that good. Like the rest of the things about me, I'm getting better, but as a kid I would eat out of boredom a lot. I mean, that's like a lot of people who have weight issues. It's like a lot of times they aren't eating because they're hungry, they're eating because they're bored. I mean, I admit I go through a lot of periods of time where, like, I dropped my controller, where, like, I feel like I could just keep eating and, like, I'm never, like, not hungry. But then, like, then there's, like, a lot of other times, I would say a majority of the time, where, like, I can eat, like, something small and, like, I feel full after not even finishing it. My appetite wavers a lot, for sure. Yeah, no, I definitely used to do that when I was younger too. Just ate because I was bored, basically. Because, like, most of the time when I was younger, like, we never had internet. If we had cable, it was usually only in the living room. So, like, I don't know, like, 9 times out of 10, I was watching, like, fucking, you know, non-cable TV, like, you know, the base channels. Or I was just, like, playing games offline. And it's like, you know, when you get bored of that, you just, like, what else do you fucking do? Fucking go find a snack. The rest of the things are that. Also, when I was a kid, there was a lot of stuff that was stressful and just not understanding, and food was something that would be enjoyable and a waste of time. So you said you know what you want. Want to tell us any of the requirements? Give us the goods. I mean, like I said, it's not something I can like make a list of. It's something that's more subconscious than anything else. Where like certain things immediately make me go, okay, I'm not interested in this person anymore. Like, it's just like certain red flags immediately trigger my subconscious to go like, okay, yeah, not this person. But I mean, like, my ideal, like, what's your ideal girlfriend? Like, my ideal girlfriend is someone who is, like, mentality-wise, like, as close to me as possible. Not necessarily in, like, lacking, like, drive and motivation and stuff like that in certain aspects of life, but, like, someone who's just, like, I don't know, knows what they want out of a relationship, doesn't want to, like, play games, fucking just wants to, like, be happy and, like, experience that, like, what's the word? That, like, you know, segment of life of just, like, having, like, a good partner to just, like, spend years with. It's just a lot of what a lot of what I have issues with and what I'm tired of is, like, playing games like we're in fucking high school and then, like, just, like, being overly sexual. Because, like, sure, like, okay, I could give in and just, like, you know, have sex with them, like, right away. But then, like, eventually it's gonna crash and burn because I don't have as much of a sex drive as someone who wants to, like, immediately have sex when they meet someone, you know? Like, clearly you have a decent amount of, like, a sex drive to, like, want to immediately bang someone. Like, I would constantly think back at stuff and not see the fun in it and just not be able of thinking of anything that's fun. I mean, yeah, for sure. Like, I go through phases of that too, where, like, I'm like, I don't want to play anything, I don't want to watch anything because everything just sounds boring. Like, existing is just boring. But that's usually when I tend to start getting more into, like, drawing and writing. Work out 20 minutes a day every day, 6.5-minute workouts 3 times a day. I don't know, they're probably like me and, like, they don't have the motivation to work out at this current juncture in their life. Like, for some people, it takes a pretty big, like, change to really, like, motivate them to finally lose weight. Whether it's, like, health-wise or, like, I don't know, maybe they get a fucking significant other who, like, wants to work out with them or, like, let them get healthier. Just food for thought. Yeah, I just assume that they're probably more like me, where, like, they would like to lose weight, like, they wouldn't mind being not as big of a person, or at least not as unhealthy of a person, but, like, they lack the drive and the motivation to really, like, do anything about it. 'Cause that's how I am. Like, yeah, it'd be nicer, like, I wouldn't mind, you know, it'd be nice if I was a little bit skinnier. Like, I don't want to be, like, skinny, but, like, you know, a little bit smaller would be nice, but, like, I don't really have the drive to do it. It's like in a way I don't feel bad enough about myself to really try and, like, shed the pounds. It's more of a mild inconvenience than anything else. I didn't mean to come up here again, because it's not nighttime anymore, so there's no more drowsy up here. I think I'm gonna switch over to Nidorino and do that until I get like 7k encounters, and then probably call the stream there. I'm getting pretty sleepy. My penis is huge compared to a newborn baby's kappa. I mean, I hope you're not kappaing. Because it, you know, it should be. If your penis isn't huge compared to a newborn baby's, then I don't know what to tell you. I feel, I'm sorry for you. Unless the babies you'd be looking at have like massive dongers, but I don't know what kind of mutant babies you're looking at. Tiny PP gang. Nanocock. I would say, like, I always feel weird when people like ask me like genuinely like how big my dick is, because I don't know, it just feels like such a weird question. But I always just like, I just go with the default answer. I'm like, ah, you know, it's, you know, average. It's good enough. It's just such a weird question. Especially for a dude to ask you, like, genuinely. Not saying that, like, I'm saying that you're, like, genuinely inquiring about the size of my member, but, like, I've had friends who, like, genuinely want to know because they're just fucking weird. And it's like, no, I don't want to tell you that. You're weird. Maybe if you were a girl. Maybe. But then again, the same friends who have asked me those questions are the same friends who have tried to have, you know, 2 dude, 1 girl threesomes with me, so you know, that tells you where they are mindset wise. Oh yes, tell me how huge is your 3rd leg? It's at least 2. You know, at least 2. 2 what? You know, just 2. TMI, too much information? Yeah, exactly. I'm sorry, but if you ever have a friend who wants to have a 2 guy, 1 girl threesome with you, stop being friends with that person. Because it's weird. 2 meters? Was that like 6 feet? 1 meter's like 3 feet or something like that? Yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Use the same joke I used to use on my friend who would ask me, and when he'd be like, all right, seriously, dude, like how big? I'd be like, 43 fingers wide, 43 fingers thick, 43 fingers long. That's how big I am. 43 fingers. Monster dong right there. Wow, that's long. I always like whenever like the discussion comes up about dick size, it always makes me think about the not necessarily dude, but dudes who have had like foot-long dicks, and like they always have like they're always so miserable, you know? They're always like, yeah, I get like, you know, anytime I get a boner, I just get like super lightheaded. Women are only interested in me because I have a disgustingly long penis. Though most of them can't even handle it. That's like all you ever hear about people who are like at that spectrum. They're just sad. Their lives are just sad. Bro, those guys with those monster cocks, I respect them. Like I said, the ones who actually have monster cocks, they're miserable. But the ones who like do porn, and it's like, you know, they're like, yeah, my penis is very large. They're doing okay. Because they're like 10 inches max. I don't know, it's like you add another like inch or two on there, that's when you become miserable. The life they live must be hella funny. I mean, imagine like any time in your life when you've tried to hide a boner, and now imagine having a fucking foot-long dick and trying to hide a boner. Like, your life sucks. Got a hard life, pun intended. You don't hide a boner. Yes, you do. What do you mean? Show it off, Kappa. Yeah, dude, just fucking pop a Randy B right in front of your fucking 8th grade classroom. Just fucking... It's cool, dudes. It's natural. Don't judge me, dude. It's normal. Yo, dude, look at my bonnier. Dude, I still remember the conversations I had with friends in like middle school of them being like, dude, do you get random boners? Fucking middle school, dude. Sorry, I was looking at my phone. It was nothing important, though. Sad. My life isn't that interesting for me to get important notifications on my phone. Fuck, dude, I wish I had ice cream. I'm kind of tempted to go downstairs and like drink more vodka. Even though I don't really need to. It's tempting. I've had a total of 7 shots of vodka today. / tonight. It wasn't during the day, it was... I mean, I guess I started drinking at like 5 p.m, so I guess it was kind of during the day. But I took like 3 shots and smoked, and then let it like wear off, and then I took like another 4 shots and I smoked a little bit. I wonder if they just get auto-laid every night though, because some women are freaks for monster cocks. I mean, that's the like thing though, is like depending on like how fucking monster your dong is, like if it's big enough, like you get lightheaded when you get a boner because of how much how much blood has to like rush to your dingling. Like I said, the people with like the biggest dicks in the world are like miserable. Because our bodies just aren't meant to have fucking dicks that size. Okay, I'm out, but before I go GG's on 3 days... Okay, I'm out, but before I go GG's on 3 days in the books... Also, how big is your cock, Kappa? 43 millimeters. I don't know how big that is, but I'm gonna say it. 43 millimeters. I know what you meant. But thanks for dropping by, Zombie King. Always nice conversating with you. I need to give you and a couple other people VIP status. I grant VIP to like my regulars. And you've been a regular for a while, so you definitely deserve some VIP. Still can't believe your friends be asking you that. It was mostly just one friend who I'm not friends with anymore. But like I said, he also like was the kind of person who'd be down to do a fucking Eiffel Tower with you. A devil's triangle, if you will. So you're not the kind of friend you want to have, really. Everything you're saying is sus, Kappa. How is it sus for me to say it when he's the one who felt it? He's the one who fucking offered or mentioned it more than once. I remember one time specifically where he was like, dude, I guarantee you this chick would let us fucking both go to town on her, dude. Or like, are you down? Like, you want to do it? And I was like, no, dude. No. No. Have a good night, pimpin'. You too, Zombie King. Have a good night. You're gay. I am happy. Happy to be streaming again. Since my internet has been garbage the last 3 days. Or was it 2 days? I don't know, I can't remember. And the amount of days I didn't stream for was the amount of days my internet was bad for. At least two of those days I was working for. And I was very upset that I couldn't stream when I got home. Cause like my internet was basically like, it was like trash tier. Like it was essentially my internet was performing at the levels of like the cheapest internet you could pay for from Comcast, which is like 20 megabytes download and like, you know, no fucking 3 megabytes upload or whatever fucking shit. That's basically how good it was being. And that's not good enough to stream on. So I just kind of had to suck it up and not stream until the problem was fixed. I could watch Twitch at like 480p. I could play MMO, admittedly a little bit laggy. But they gave us a new modem today, and it's seemingly working. The technician who came today basically told us that, like, it's pretty common for the router that we have to kind of break down over time because it overheats so often. And when I was told that, I was like, yeah, that sounds about right. Because the fucking router we had literally was hot 100% of the time. Like, it was, like, there was never a time where if you put your hand on it, it didn't feel hot. Even if it was, like, fucking snowing outside. Why? Because their routers don't have proper ventilation. They just have holes on the top of them so that the hot air can gradually leak out. They don't actually have any, like, fans that are forcing the air out of it. Some of them, surprisingly, I learned, even have it so that, like, they suck in air from the bottom and, like, expel it from the top. But taking in air from the bottom of something is a really poor design choice. Because it's 9 times out of 10, it's going to be covered by whatever you're setting it on. Honestly, I just need to, like, invest in buying a like, my own, like, router and what's the other one? It's a router and it's something else. I can't remember. But I need to buy my own and not use the combination one that Comcast gives you. And what is it? Oh, it's a router and a gateway is what it is. They give you something that's a 2-in-1 router and a gateway, but it's actually better to buy an individual router and an individual gateway. And then you don't have to pay a fucking rental fee. Like you do on Comcast's fucking shit, like on their cable boxes and their routers. You pay a rental fee monthly. You can just fucking buy that shit yourself, not have to pay a rental fee. There you go. They just bank on most people not realizing they can do that and just being able to collect that rental fee. You gotta bank on the non-technically savvy people. Because there's a lot of them. Stonks. Hell yeah. It's like with pre-builds. Like pre-built computers, they purposely make it harder for you to upgrade them because they'd rather you just bought a new one. Capitalism, baby. I want a PC. Well, you don't have one? What do you play on? A laptop? Your phone? I have a PC, it's just not that good. A laptop, yeah. I mean, I have a PC, obviously, because, like, I stream, but it's not very good. I mean, like, literally, if it didn't have an integrated Intel graphics card and it just had, like, some other run-of-the-mill graphics card that was, like, of equal quality compared to, like, my CPU and stuff like that, my computer would be a lot better. But because I have a fucking integrated Intel graphics card, it's fucking kind of trash. Because I have 12 gigabytes of RAM, I have a 6-core processor, and then I have an integrated Intel graphics card. which kind of ruins everything.
You're trash, Brock.
Trash PC. It is kind of a trash PC, but I got it for pretty cheap. It was like typically like a $500, $600 like pre-build, and I got it for like $350. I also had like no choice. I had to buy something, or else I wouldn't be able to stream. Because at the time I was using a mini PC, and it just like stopped working. So if I wanted to keep streaming, I had to buy something new, and this was the cheapest route I could go. The cheapest and most, like, or like, the cheapest and best deal I could find. Because, like, I could have gone, like, super cheap and gotten something that, like, you know, worked as good as my mini PC, but my mini PC was the issue, so I, like, needed to get something that was at least a little better. And it's like, it works decently, it's just, you know, I've gotten to the point where, like, I definitely need a better graphics card if I want to be able to do, like, all the things I want to do. And it would be nice to just be able to play, like, some, like, lower resource-intensive computer games. Stuff like Wildermyth. Or, I don't know, like Deltarune. I don't know, maybe I can probably play Undertale and Deltarune on my computer. I just can't, like, stream it and play it at the same time. I think I can play Wildermyth, but I definitely wouldn't be able to stream it, for sure. But I'm like, once I have the money, I'm thinking about buying it and just seeing if I can play it. And then if I can't play it, just, like, wait until I have a better computer and then play it. Because when I went to, like, Can I Run It, you know, like that website where you can check to see, like, if your PC specs are good enough to run a specific game. I looked it up, and, like, it says that my graphics card isn't good enough, but, like, when you look at it, it says, like, it needs, like, I don't know, whatever shader, and then it says that mine has, like, a slightly better version, like, a slightly better shader thing, like, shader 5.0 or whatever, and it's like, based on me just looking at this, I can run it, but you're telling me I can't run it, so I'm just gonna say I can, and eventually try it. But, like, a good, like, description of, like, how well my PC runs and, like, what it can run is that I can play Fallout New Vegas on high settings with an unstable 30 FPS. Or, yes, an unstable 60 FPS, actually. That's how good my computer is. And as I said, it's mostly my fucking graphics card that makes me have issues. Although I can still play xCloud because it's game streaming instead of playing it directly off your computer. So I've actually been playing a little bit of my Minecraft world again. Just like finding new build projects, random shit I can build. It's like a survival world. So, like, I'm not just like building, like, random art shit, but, like, Like, the last thing I built was, like... So, like, when I spawned initially in that world, I was in, like, the middle of the ocean on, like, a small little fucking archipelago or whatever. Like, just a small little tiny island. And I basically just built my house on that and then, like, built underground, like, tunnels and stuff to, like, the, like, adjacent, like, islands and stuff. And basically the last thing I built was a above ground path to the closest island where there are, like, horses and stuff. And then I turned that into a horse stable and, like, made the path, like, all nice with, like, trees and flowers and stuff. Pokemon is at 6.9k followers. I'm never sure what that means. Like, does that mean the amount of people who have followed someone who is specifically playing in the category MMO? Or I guess it'd be in the category Pokemon MMO 3D. Like, is that what that number means? I've never like been sure what the when you're in a category and it says this category has this many followers. Or is that like, can you like follow categories? I don't know. Maybe that's what that is. Fuck. There's things I don't know. Because I know you can like follow a category specifically. I think it means people who have followed Pokemon, but I don't know for sure. You meant follow and not stared or starred, yeah. Yeah, I feel like it probably is just people who have specifically followed someone while they were playing that game. It's a very weird metric. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense. It, like, gives you an idea of, like, for some people, I guess, if you should actually stream that game or not. Because, like, if not that many people have followed through that game, then maybe it's not a good game to stream. But you can follow categories, yeah. I mean, you can follow the category. Yeah. I know you can, like, yeah, you can follow categories. But it's like, I doubt that many people have followed this, like, specifically followed this category. So I have a feeling it's the other option, which is just people who have followed while someone is specifically playing that game. I mean, it has been here for a long time. The Pokemon MMO 3D category hasn't been around for a super long time. The game's not even that old. I think Pokemon MMO 3D came out in like 2018, 2017. And it used to be a category for a different MMO that was related to Pokemon. Yeah, like the MMO 3D category hasn't been a category for super long. I mean, like, yeah, maybe a couple years. Yeah. But it's definitely only been recently that people have started using it for Poke MMO, just because our category keeps disappearing. And nobody streams MMO 3D anyways. Thought about the actual game, not the category, yeah. Yeah, I saw one person streaming Pokemon MMO 3D like a couple weeks ago. But they seemed like maybe it was their first stream and they were just like testing to see if they could actually stream or not. Because they weren't really doing anything, just like wandering around. And their stream was incredibly laggy. Like 5 frames a second. But yeah, no, everyone who streams under Pokemon MMO 3D, there's like a near 100% chance that they're playing Pokemon. Yeah, saw someone stream it 3 or 4 days ago. They were playing with a friend. It's such a dead game. I don't like play Pokemon. Play PokeMMO instead. You know, MMO 3D is a dead game. Oh, and I have a story. Missed a 90 accuracy move 4 times in a row. Wow, sounds like a Blaze Kick. That's pretty much how Blaze Kicks always go for me. So however rare that is. The problem is, like, you also have to factor in, like, other things that like, change your accuracy. And it's not something you can see, like, in the game. So it's like, it says that your attack is 90% accurate, but, like, that's not including all the other, like, what's the word? Accentuating factors? Something like that. That, like, change how your accuracy is. It's like attacks that say they have 100 accuracy instead of just saying like not having a number there at all because like they're guaranteed to hit. It's like basically if you have something that says 100, it can still miss because accuracy, like it can still be affected by accuracy lowering shit. But yeah, no, I used to have that issue all the fucking time whenever, like, especially with fire moves. I noticed the most. And maybe it was just because 3 campaigns in a row I used a fire starter, but like shit like Blaze Kick, which is 90% is supposed to have 90 accuracy, would just like miss all the fucking time, like more than 50% of the time. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? Feels like Hypnosis lands more often than that. Yeah, just one of those Pokemon that never hit a shot. Yeah. I say Blaze Kick specifically because, like, I just remember it so fervently when I was playing Hoenn the last time and I was using Blaziken, and I just, like, Blaze Kick just felt like it missed all the fucking time. I could go through and count how many times it, like, how accurate it actually was. Like, because I have, all of my past VODs are on my YouTube, so, like, my entire Hoenn playthrough is up there. So if I wanted to, I could go through and check. Me using Sleep Powder 4 times, only hitting once, when in theory I should have missed once instead. Yeah, exactly. Had a Clefairy that couldn't aim a Brick Break for the life of it. Yeah. Just the way she goes. And like, this gets brought up all the time, especially on like the subreddit for MMO, but like, the odds of like the NPCs like critting you or freezing you or paralyzing you or putting you to sleep, shit like that, I feel like that shit is definitely higher than like your odds of being able to do that. Like, is it just me who like pretty much never got frozen by Ice Beam in any other Pokemon game, and then you start playing MMO and it feels like you get frozen by Ice Beam every fucking time you encounter it? It has like and only Brick isn't specific. It has like maybe 25%. Actually, for me, it was the other way around. But like when people argue that like getting critted more often is a thing, or getting status affected more often is a thing, like I believe it. And like anytime someone says like, no, you're just like, it's just confirmation bias, it's like, I don't think it is. I've played through every campaign in this game twice, and it is like, it's definitely felt like I get critted / frozen / slept / paralyzed / whatever way more often than I typically would. I'd always get frozen in like the ROMs, but never in MMO. The only time I've ever been frozen is in PvP. I used to get like literally anytime I encountered any NPC with a mon with Ice Beam, I got frozen at least once, every time. And like shit like, I can't think of the name of the move, but like moves that like have a chance to apply status effect, like have like Ice Beam, or like, you know, something that has a chance to like burn you or a chance to put you to sleep or whatever. Shit like that almost always fucking burns me or puts me to sleep or whatever. And I think most of those things have like a 10 to 20% chance of being able to apply the effect. Tri-beam, maybe. I mean, I definitely remember getting frozen by tri-beams in the base games for sure. Tri-beams always felt like bullshit to me. But I guess that was just because I farmed. Back when I used to play Leaf Green a lot, I farmed on these bird trainers, like these 3 bird trainers, like pretty much exclusively. Like I just farmed these 3 over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And 1 or 2 of them has a Dodrio. And so I was getting hit with tri-beams a lot. I don't know what it is about those trainers. Maybe it was just that, like, they offered a decent amount of experience without much of a challenge. But yeah, I trained all of my Pokemon on those 3 trainers. I trained 2 Lugias to level 100 on those trainers. Same to that in MMO in the first playthrough. The only difference in MMO, though, is that you have to wait 6 hours before you can rebattle them again, whereas in the base game, you could just fucking recharge your Versus Seeker and then re-challenge them again. I mean, sometimes they'd be like, "Nah, I'm good," but usually they'd battle you again. I think that was the same reason you did it. Wait a what? Wait a what? What are you talking about? What are you wait a whatting about? How did you recharge your Versus Seeker in the Emerald ROM? I don't know about Emerald because I never really played Emerald, but in Leaf Green, you just, after a certain amount of steps, it recharged and then you could use it again. I played Sapphire, which didn't have a Versus Seeker. It just had the basic, like, rebattle mechanic, if I remember correctly. Maybe it did have Versus Seeker and I just forgot. I don't remember. Yeah, it's just footsteps, I'm pretty sure. You meant Leaf Green Fire Red? Yeah, it's just footsteps. You just run around until it's recharged, and then you can activate it again. I would literally... It's like 200 steps or something. I would literally just run back and forth. Yeah, it's only walking about, okay. Yeah, it was just footsteps, yeah. It was like 200 footsteps or something would recharge it. So I would literally just, like, rebattle them, go heal, fucking run around in a circle until it was recharged and then activate it again. Because, yeah, you, at least in Leaf Green, if you tried to activate it before it was recharged, it would be like, not recharged, you need however many more steps to, like, recharge it. I feel like you could have gone to the Safari Zone. For what? Like spending the money you made on them on something? Like what do you mean? For yes, because why not? Don't you get money from battling them? Oh, you mean like from battling the trainers? Yeah. I never did anything with my money though. I just did it to level shit up. I mean, in the base games, like, what else? Like, what do you do with your money? Like, besides buy items? And it's like, I don't know, once you get to the point where you don't need to buy items anymore, it's like, what else do you do with your money? And then it's like, I guess you could, like, spend it on going to the Safari Zone, but, like, even in the base games, the Safari Zone isn't really fun. Kinda sucks. Nothing. I mean, exactly why not go shiny hunt? I never shiny hunted in the base games. I never wanted to. Yeah, it does. Yeah, the Safari sucks. Pokemon that can only be caught in the Safari suck. I remember trying for so long to get a fucking... I can't remember if it was a Dratini or a Dragonair. It was probably a Dratini from the Safari Zone. It took me so fucking long. I still have my Leaf Green cartridge that has, like, all of my shit on it. I had like fire green, I had leaf green and fire red, and fire red was the only one I ever like restarted to do multiple playthroughs. And like leaf green, I've always just had the one file, and I tried completing the Pokédex, but I never finished. I mean, I got pretty close, just never finished. Is Dratini that one dragon from the Gamble House? Place of Evil Layers. Maybe, I don't know. I can never remember these things. I just remember that you can like fish for a Dratini in the water. The snake-looking one. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Dratini, yeah, I would say it's probably Dratini then, yeah, because Dratini is the only snake-looking Pokemon from Gen 1 that isn't a snake Pokemon. Evolves into a flying dragon, yeah. Yeah, the end of the line is Dragonite. The least intimidating of any of the pseudo-legendary dragons. Although I guess you could argue that Goodra is equally as not intimidating. And then I guess Gen 2 didn't really have a pseudo-legendary dragon type, did it? I kind of skipped Gen 2. Least intimidating threat. What, Goodra? Goodra is the pseudo-legendary dragon from Gen 6. I have basic knowledge on everything that isn't legendary to legendary below Gen 5. Yeah, I'm pretty much the same. I know a little bit about Gen 6 just because, like, when they were, like, slowly revealing, like, the different Pokemon that were going to be in the Gen 6, like, the new Pokemon, I was, like, keeping up with that and, like, looking out for all the leaks and stuff. But I never actually played the game. I mean, actually, pretty much up until, like, after Gen 6, I stopped, like, really caring about, like, what new Pokemon were coming out. Because, like, even if I didn't play the game, I still wanted to know, like, what the new Pokemon were going to be like, and, like, what they looked like, and if they were cool. But definitely after Gen 6, I stopped giving a shit. But I guess around that time, I was still, like, doing, like, pixel art, like, fusion things of, like Pokemon sprites and stuff. And so, like, you know, I was interested to see, like, what I was going to have to work with, essentially, in the future. But, you know, Gen 6 is when they switched over to 3D sprites, which aren't really good for that type of stuff. Eventually, people made 2D sprites of the new 3D Pokemon, but it's not the same. what was the Gen 6 game? The name of it? It was X and Y. It was the first in a long time to not do a third game. Because, you know, like, I guess technically, like, Leaf Green and Fire Red didn't do a third game, but those were also remakes. But, like, there was, you know, Red, Blue, and Yellow. And then there was fucking Gold, Silver, and Crystal, I believe. Like, Crystal was the, like, third game. And then for Gen 3, there was Sapphire, Ruby, and then Emeralds. Gen 4, they did Diamond, Pearl, and then Platinum. And then Gen 5 was when they changed it up, and they, instead of doing like Pokemon Gray or whatever, they did Black, White, and then they did Black 2 and White 2. And then with Gen 6, they just didn't even do a third game. And then with Gen 7, they went back to doing a third game. Although, technically a third and a fourth game, because they went back to doing the old... Or they went back to the black and white model, where instead of releasing a third game, they released 2 new copies of essentially the old game, but with slight differences. So, like, they did Sun and Moon, and then they did Ultra Moon and Ultra Sun. And then I believe Gen 8 has completely gotten rid of the side game shit in favor of just doing DLC instead. Which, honestly, is better. I would rather have Pokemon DLC than them release a fucking another game I have to buy. That is basically the same game, but slightly different. Will I ever play Gen 8? I don't know, probably not. I'm probably never gonna buy a Switch, so... Maybe when Switch emulation becomes, like, a really, like, good thing. Like, there's probably some Switch emulation right now, but I'm sure it's doo-doo. Or my computer is probably not good enough for it. But, you know, I don't know. Give it, like, fucking another couple years when we got some real dank Switch emulation. Then maybe I'll play some Gen 8. But, like, there's really good 3DS emulation now, and I still haven't played X and Y or Sun and Moon or anything like that. So, I just, like, I don't know. It's just, the game is a lot less, like... interesting to me when it's in 3D. Like, I like this style a lot more. It has, to me, like, the sprites have, like, a lot more character and don't feel as fucking dead. And then, you know, not to mention the fact that Gen 5 and onwards, they continued to add just way too much fucking dialogue. Like, if you think Gen 5 has too much dialogue, Gen 6 has even more. And then the fact that, like, with every next Pokemon game, they've continued to, like, dumb it down even more, because I guess kids are just getting stupider every year, apparently. Like, that's the only, like, logical conclusion I can come to for like, constantly making the game easier and easier and easier, is that you just think that your audience is getting stupider. Or, sorry, more stupid. Stupider isn't a word. Alright, I think probably gonna go for like another 20 minutes or so, and then we're gonna call it. I'm gonna check to see if I'm gonna have anybody to raid. This late at night, there's a decent chance there's nobody, but fucking Pump Action Wang is on, so haven't given him a raid in a little bit. Oh, there's actually only 4 total people streaming this game right now. Or 5? Yeah, 5. There's me, I'm at the bottom, Pog. And then there's a French guy. My girlfriend, my wife left me for my girlfriend, another cool English streamer. A Spanish streamer, and then Pump Action Wang, another chill English streamer. See, I'll probably give him a raid here in about 20 minutes. Head to bed after that. You know, Pump Action Wang. Yeah, I think I've seen you in his streams. Whenever I'm in his streams, I never say anything because I can't. For some reason, specifically on his stream, like, I can send messages in chat, but, like, nobody sees them. And, like, they don't appear in his feed or anything. So I just don't even try anymore. But I hang out in his streams pretty often. Yeah, he's a cool dude. He's a part of the late night crew. I'm typically more of a later streamer, but especially with having a job now, it's gonna be more random. I would say honestly, it's probably gonna be more earlier streams. Or no, I mean, I guess that depends. Cause like when I start working 8 hours a day, it's gonna be like at minimum I'm gonna be going into work at, or have to start work at 2 p.m. because they close at 10 p.m. And I don't see myself streaming before that. So I feel like for the most part, I'm going to be doing night streams, except for like on my days off. Oh, that's strange. Yeah, we've like tried figuring it out. Like I've tried signing in and signing back out, and like someone recommended like disconnecting from your internet and then reconnecting, and like Pump Action Wang has like gone into like clicked on me and like gone in to like look to see if like I'm muted or banned or anything, and like there's nothing. It's just for some reason nobody can see my messages specifically on his channel. I don't know, maybe I'll try when I raid him today, if he's still on, which he probably will be. I'll try and say something and see if it finally works. It's been like a week since I've tried to say anything in his chat. Obvious what you need to do. There is only one thing to do. What is that? What is that one thing? Make a new account for specifically typing in his chat. Technically, I have one account, like Father Bottomus is an account and I can actually like sign into. And like that's like an account sometimes I'll watch streams on, but I think he banned it because he was like one night he just like kept banning people who were in his stream but like weren't followed and weren't saying anything. And so like he ended up banning my bot because I raided him and my bot was just sitting in his stream. But I could do what like a lot of streamers do and make a separate account that's not like your stream account to like hang out in people's chats in. But I don't know. I mean, you can have multiple accounts on the same email now, or have been for a decent amount of time. So I could do that, just like have 2 accounts on my one email. But this account is subbed. Not because I paid for it though. I got a random gift sub when I wasn't even in a stream. I think it was probably from like Pete Mitchell or one of the other like 3 people who just fucking be chucking gift subs at people. Pete Mitchell doesn't hang out in my stream, so I never get any of those gift subs, but that's cool. That's cool. I don't actually care. The only reason I care about getting subs is to have more emotes, and that's like the only reason I would try to push for more subs. But otherwise, it's like, it's whatever. I'm just happy you're here. Because right now I only have 2 emotes. And I have to get to, I believe, 25. Like, I have to have 25 subs to hit the next emote slot. I think the only reason we even got the second one was because of a person who hasn't been in a couple weeks, but they when I did my subathon, they donated quite a few subs. They did like 10. And then I had done like 6. So we ended up getting to the threshold. I'll probably never do a subathon ever again. But I'll probably do the stuff I did during the subathon eventually again. Like I did I did something called, very originally named I Laugh You Win, where you send me a funny YouTube video, and if I laugh, then I gift you a sub, or a random person a sub if you don't want it, or like you already have one. I ended up gifting 6 subs that way. But I did that just for my subathon, but I'll definitely bring it back as like not just a subathon thing, like just have it be like a regular thing. But I'll probably wait a little while before I bring that back. The problem is partially that like some of my viewers are too young, and like the stuff they think is funny I don't think is funny, and then it just like feels awkward when they send me a video that they think is funny and I just think it's really bad. Like, I don't mean to specifically call out one person, but there was during my subathon there was a guy who still comes in pretty regularly. Not saying I don't like him, he's a cool guy. But he did suggest a video that was like 9 minutes long, and it was just like a really shit like song about being a monkey or something. And it's like, the entire time I was like, dude, I don't, like, this isn't funny. Like, I don't find this funny. He's like, no, dude, just keep watching it. It'll get funny. And it's like, it never really got funny. And it was 9 minutes long. Oh, yeah, like not knowing how to respond. Yeah. Or like it feels bad to just be like, this isn't funny. Like, why do you think this is funny? I don't know if you've ever seen like a pay money wubby media share stream, or like try not to laugh stream, but like I need something like that where people are just submitting like the most like irreverent shit. Maybe I just need to be more raunchy so that I have less young people in here. But I mean, playing Pokemon is like, it's a pretty good way to have a younger audience. It's like I would say a decent amount of my followers are probably more in like the teenage range than the like the in the 20s range, which isn't bad, but for a lot of people your sense of humor changes a lot from like high school to like being in your 20s. Yeah, and like I even have my stream set to like 18 plus. But like that doesn't stop people cuz like every kid nowadays just makes an account and says they're 18 so that they don't have to deal with anything that tries to stop them from watching something. Yeah. I'm just waiting for the day when, like, someone's parent is like, I don't want you cursing in front of my child. It's like, alright, if I can get the fuck out of my stream. Just barges into stuff they don't want to know, like earlier about doing the deed. Yeah, like to some kids that's either like they're over there like giggling. They're like over here just fucking giggling because I'm talking about sex, or they're like weirded out and they don't want to hear about it. Should make a song for that day, like just have something I can play like as soon as I read a message like that, just fucking have a command ready to go. Like make a little song so if a parent comes in mad, you can just play that. I mean, the best thing I can fucking play if like someone comes in trying to tell me what I can and can't say in my own stream is just to fucking play this one. Just fuck you. Fuck you very, very much. Just like fuck off for that. Yeah. Yeah, no, I have a lot of commands. I have a lot of sound commands. In that list of commands, everything like kill me and everything after that are all sound commands. And then there's one in there that's not on the list, which Prince used twice earlier, which is this one.
You're trash, Brock.
But I'm saying like specifically for a mad parent to make it worse. I probably wouldn't make something myself. I would like try to find something that was most relevant, just because it's easier that way. There's a chance that you didn't hear most of that one because I was talking. Yeah, I need to find a way to like separate my audio channels so that like audio ducking is only on like my YouTube music and like game music basically, like game sound basically, and not on like my my sound commands and stuff like that. Because right now, like my audio ducking is just set to.
Oh, you go fuck yourself in your fat fucking ass.
That's my favorite one, by the way. My audio ducking is set to like just all desktop audio, and I just need to find a way to possibly separate it. And what about me? Well, you can go fuck yourself in your fat fucking ass. That's a good one. Let's see, what's another one I like? Oh, I mean, Kill Me's pretty good. Mostly just because I really like this song, too. But, like, they're essentially meant to be just, like, sound emotes. I made them, like, way before I actually had normal emotes. Like, I made them, like, when I first started streaming. It's just, I don't mention them enough to, like, actually have people use them consistently, or, like, even more than once a stream. I'm just bad. I'm bad about, like, telling new people about them, because that's what, like, that's the best way to get people to start using them, is just to constantly not only tell new people about them, but just to keep telling people about them. That's, like, why I made the timer thing that's, like, my bot being like, hey, in case you didn't know, Streamer has a bunch of commands, like the Discord one that just popped up. But, like, I feel like that's not good enough. I feel like I need to start also being like, hey, I have a bunch of commands. Because I think they're fun. Like, I got the idea from, like, a streamer I used to watch, and I thought his were a lot of fun. But he also had ones that, like, that would play both a sound and, like, an animation on screen. I would like to do that, but I'm just not there yet. I gotta figure that out. I would probably have to pay someone to make, like, a custom, like, thing for me. I tried adding, like, some GIFs to, like, some of the commands, but last I checked, they weren't working. When I've been looking for X and Y ROM, it will take, like, 2 hours for it to finish downloading. Yeah, it's a pretty big file. I mean, it's like, it's almost like downloading, like, GameCube games, too. It's like, they take a little bit of time to finish. I'm doing it on a tablet, so yeah. Well, the device you're doing on it doesn't necessarily matter. It more matters, like, what your connection is like. Like, on average, my download speed is like 600 to 800 megabytes. So, like, I can download things pretty quick. But if you have just, like, basic internet, then, like, shit can take a long time. Oh, and on MMO, got into the market business, done some experimenting, trap inch, fly off the shelves. Nice. Yeah, I mean, that's how, like, a lot of people make money, is they just, like, they just catch a lot of the same thing and just sell it on the market. I know there's a lot of people who just fish up Magikarps and sell them. That's literally all Knack used to do. Is just fucking fish up Magikarps and sell them. His name literally used to be Carps for Sale. That was his original IGN. Credit ones sell in 2 or 3 days. Good ones are cupped hours 2 a day. Usually when I'm selling stuff, I hate waiting more than an hour for something to sell, so I just fucking undersell everything. So that someone's like, oh, I have to buy this, it's cheap. Like trying to crack the market more or less. I mean, to crack the market, all you gotta do is fucking buy a fuck ton of a limited cosmetic and then you just have infinite money for the rest of your life. There you go. You know, shops price stuff for like 19.99 instead of 20. Try to do that in game. Yeah, people. I mean, people do that all the time. Literally selling for one Poke Yen less than the other thing that is the cheapest will make someone buy it over the other one. Like even if it's just one Poke Yen difference. You know, I do that all the time. Where like someone's selling something for 20K, and I'm like, okay, I'll sell it for 19,999. It has worked a bit, so slightly works, but not the greatest deal. It's like subconscious. But yeah, like if you want things to sell in like less than a day, then you have to do a decent price. I mean, you can eventually like find like what the average like decent price is, and then like it'll pretty much always sell eventually. But yeah, if you want to like sell immediately, you have to undersell. And I always do. But mostly because I'm never doing anything like, I'm never getting things to sell specifically so that I can sell them to make money. So like, it doesn't bother me if I make a little bit less than I normally would. Because I just want it to sell. Don't mind me just checking on the Lepa market again. Looking pretty trash. As it has been for the last fucking week. Looks like very spicy seeds look like they kind of... Looks like they're staying steady about 1,800, a little less than that. Still overpriced, though. Let's check them plain bitters. Plain bitters. Still a little overpriced than they were. What about sweets? Yep, same thing. Still a little overpriced. Said 9s all around. Oh, and I accidentally put an extra 0 for a trap inch and it took like 4 days, but it was for the 4x price. Yeah, I mean, sometimes people buy shit on accident too. Like, I've had that happen where like... I definitely listed something for like too much but didn't know it, and then eventually someone bought it like right as I was going to take it down. Those have apparently been dying. The problem is that the prices of the seeds keep going up, but the price that you can sell them at keeps either going down or staying the same. Like right now, like a month ago, you could sell Lepas on the GTL for like 900 to 920 a stack, or per Lepa, so like 89k plus per stack. And then the seeds were a little cheaper, but now you can't even sell Lepas on the GTL for like even 890 per berry. And the price of all 3 seeds have gone up. And then if you don't want to sell on the GTL and you sell on the trade market instead, no one wants to buy for anything less than 83k. Which, if the price of seeds keeps going up, you just continue to make less and less of a profit. Meant times 10, not times 4. That seed and berry thing is a mess. It is. I mean, I think it's gonna balance out eventually once people like I think the way it's working right now, like the Lepa market's just gonna fucking die. And then eventually it's gonna rebound because like there's gonna be less people farming Lepas. I mean, the Lepa market's good for buyers right now. But that's about it. But even like if you're smart, you would buy on trade chat and not spend Let's see, if I buy, let's say I want to buy a full stack of the cheapest Leppas on here. Lowest price. Let's say I want to buy a full stack of these. It would cost me 87k. And usually the most expensive you find Leppas on the trade chat is like 83k. So it's like, unless you have like some kind of weird hang up about not wanting to interact with people in the game, then just buy off trade chat. I'd imagine mess ups on batches is devastating. So many Leppa farmers, not enough consumers. Exactly. Yeah, there's just... It's gotten to the point where there's too many people farming Leppas. And maybe there's not enough people farming seeds in contrast. Because, like I said, the price of seeds keeps... I mean, for a while it was up and then it went down again. And then, like a week later, it went back up. Yeah, the trap pitch gain is decent enough for me, at least. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure it's not like the most efficient way to gain money, but if it works for you, it works for you. Like, if you don't need, like, if you're not trying to gain, like, a fuck ton more money than that, then yeah. Like, if you don't care about making, you know, a mil a day or whatever, then yeah, it's pretty good. Like, I can't devote myself to making a mil a day because it's just too much fucking, so much work. Fucking doing gym rebattles and fucking payday farming and fucking all this shit. I mean, I could become like Knack and just be a fucking savant GTL flipper, but I'm not quick enough. Just imagine someone whose job is a company marketer just being confused on what this community is doing. I mean, even like, there's even stuff like the dragon mask. Like, the price of the dragon mask cosmetic has just continued to like keep going up and up and up and up, despite the fact that there are multiple people who have like tens, if not more, like full stacks of said cosmetic. So like there isn't like a massive like it's not like there's like a small amount and that's why they're so expensive. It's just that there's a fuck ton of them and for some reason people keep buying them for higher and higher amounts. Dragon Master stupid. The Dragon Mask isn't even that good in my opinion. Yeah, I think the Dragon Mask looks ugly. And maybe it'd be better if you could recolor it, but still, I don't really like it. But yeah, no, like, literally the price on the GTL for a Dragon Mask just keeps going up. And, like, the cosmetic hasn't even been out for a year. Right now, it's like, wow, that was quick. Let's see how high we can put this thing. Yeah, like Knack says, I think eventually the market for the Dragon Masks are going to crash. And, like, people just aren't going to buy them anymore, and then the prices are going to drop. People feel like, well, I need this, so I'll buy it. Then inflation, just waiting for that, yeah. And it's like the only cosmetic that has behaved that way too. Where like there's been an abundance of them, but the price just keeps going up, despite the fact that the like the need for them isn't really going up. So like it's weird that the price keeps going up. the demand isn't going up and the supply isn't really going down, so there's really no reason for the number, like the price of them, to just keep going up. It's stupid, it really is. But it's also like shiny charms. Like right now you can buy a shiny charm on the GTL for... You can buy a shiny charm for about 400k. You know how much a shiny charm is when they sell them for RP? They're like 25 RP per shiny charm. You know how much 25 RP is? It's like 25 cents. But like, basically like the closer we get to like when they sell these again for RP, the higher the price of them go. Like literally a couple months ago, I could buy one of these for 200k. It's like, ooh, Dragon go expensive. What is RP? It's the currency you buy with real money to support the developers of the free game. It's like the stuff you use to buy stuff in the gift shop. Band-Aid items and ocarinas and all that. Yeah, during the Chinese New Year, which is in, I think, February, they sell shiny charms for, it's either 25 RP or 50 RP for one. But like, people just buy a fuck ton of them and then, you know, wait 6 months and then they're fucking expensive because people can't buy them anymore. Or can't buy them with like money anymore, like real money. Although you could argue that you still could buy them with real money because you could go out of your way to purchase some RP and then sell that RP on the GTL and then use the money, like the Pokemon money you made off of the RP to then buy the thing you want. But, you know, it's not the same thing. What if they made a Sweet Scent Ocarina? They never would because it would destroy the Leppa market. 90% of the reason people use Leppa berries is because of Sweet Scent. 99% of the reason why people use Leppa berries is because of Sweet Scent. And it would make shiny hunting easier, which would then probably in turn make shinies less valuable on the GTL, which isn't that big of a deal for someone like me who just collects them for myself, but it would affect the market for sure. I know the chaos, it would be insane. They would make it a one in a blue moon thing. I mean, I don't think they would ever sell an ocarina for, like, as a limited item. Because I think they'd get a lot of shit for that. Like some expert PP reward or grand reward thing. Only one for every one of them. Make it untradeable. Yeah, I think people would just be pissed. Because, like, I think it's just, like... I don't know, I'm just saying stuff. I know you're just saying stuff, but, like, I think people would, like, genuinely be pissed just because, like, ocarinas are considered to just be like quality of life items essentially. And so like to essentially treat it like it's a cosmetic and to like have it be limited in that way would definitely piss people off. I mean, it already makes people mad when they have fucking, they have like a lot of times for PvP rewards for the end of the season. If you like reach a certain amount of like points or whatever, you can get like a hat or you know, what have you. But like it's basically limited to like that season. So like the next chance you'll be able to get it is like maybe a year from then. Like people already get mad about that shit. And that's just cosmetics. Yeah. Like a lot of times, like one of the PvP tiered rewards is like a, you know, a Pokemon hat, and it's just only available at that time, or like maybe it'll be available again like a year from now. All right, I went a little bit longer than I said I was going to. I said I was going to stop at 2, and it's now almost 2:20, so I think I am going to call it here. I was looking at how long I've been streaming, and I was like, I guess I could go for another 20 minutes, because I'm like 20 minutes off from doing 4 hours, but I need the sleepies, because I want to do an earlier stream tomorrow. Or a teaser for April Fools or something like that for April Fools. I don't remember the last time they did it, but they did a thing for April Fools once where you could encounter and fight a Pokemon called Jumpion, which was like a flying type evolution. I don't know why I didn't just teleport here. Ugh. Alright. Yeah, so we are going to end it here. I am going to do a raid, so don't forget to stick around for that. But this was a pretty decent stream, I think. For how late it was, I think we had pretty decent viewership. I wasn't like, I don't constantly look at it, so I didn't really see what it was the whole time, but I mean, even looking at what we have in here now is, you know, I feel like pretty good for the time of the night, especially for me. Yeah, I feel like this is a pretty good stream. Thank you everybody for stopping by, of course. I always appreciate it, whether you're watching on YouTube or Twitch, live or VOD. I appreciate all of you. I will be streaming again tomorrow. I'll be trying to stream pretty early. Try and do like more than an 8-hour stream tomorrow, if I can. I'm gonna try and start at like 2 p.m. PST, maybe even a little bit earlier if I you know, get myself up for it, but we'll see. Definitely gonna be an earlier one tomorrow for sure, though. Earlier and longer. But yeah. We are gonna be doing a cheeky little raid as long as Wang is still on. Senior Wang. Oh, I need to sign into my account. Because I forgot I was signed into my bot account so that I could relink everything after Twitch got fucking hacked. And they changed like stream keys and all that, so I had to like relink everything. Alright, cool, yeah, Wang is still on. Senior Wang. I love how, like, even if you have your settings on Twitch set to pause autoplay, so like when you load up Twitch, it's not supposed to autoplay the shit on the main, like on the front page. It'll still play it for like a second and then it pauses it, instead of it just being like paused the whole time. It kind of annoys me a little bit, but, you know, what can you do? Alright, let's do a little bit of raid. Raid. Pump action Wang. Start raid. Alright, like I said, thank you everybody for dropping by. I super appreciate it. It was nice Nice seeing a bunch of familiar names as per usual. And yeah, I will see everybody nice and early tomorrow. Hopefully you guys drop by. We will be doing some Coliseum and then eventually going into some shiny hunting. But yeah, hopefully I will see you guys tomorrow. Enjoy the raid. Bye-bye.